Hi, everyone, and welcome in continuation. Here we are just doing a small summary of key concepts that continue to come up. And why I'm pointing this out to you today is repetition is key, right? Is the key to success. And what you heard plenty of times or a couple of times so far is becoming self-aware of what's happening in your life, right? Recognize the drama that's surrounding you and to choose or to begin to choose a peace of mind. And just to state that enough of this, right? And making the decision to create different and just becoming self-aware and acknowledging that there's no need to compare yourself to someone else. There's no need to become your inner critic or beat yourself down. It is time to really build your internal stability, right? We're creating an illusion within the connection that's keeping us stuck because we're almost afraid. It's almost like a bargain that you're doing with yourself. Anything but that. And it just so happened, or it might be that that's the one thing that it's time, that it's overdue for you to do for yourself, because within the connection, it doesn't mean that you love any less. It's not invalidating who you are as an individual. You are a loving person. It's just that there's an imbalance, and this connection no longer serves you, and it's actually hindering you. It's keeping you stuck. It's depleting you. It's taking away your confidence. You've lost your own identity. You feel like you're drowning. You don't know what else to do. And what you learn throughout these days is becoming self-aware and finally making the decision to choose you, to realize that you are enough, that you are worthy, that this person, whatever the outside condition may be, does not determine who you are as an individual for yourself, just for you, to really connect to your deep feelings. What feels right for you? What doesn't feel right for you? Connecting with those emotions and really surrendering because those emotions are your internal guide. Those emotions are trying to communicate and teach you something. And it's almost like you're working against it, and it's just building more towards this reflection of pain or rejection pain. But in reality, it's because your body, your soul, your that thing within you is guiding you towards a possibility that at this point in time, it's almost like it's right in front of you, and you're blind to see because you don't want to choose it. And not because it is not possible, but because you're scared, because you're not sure, because you want it to make sense. And what I'm here to tell you is what you've heard is that it doesn't have to make sense. There is no logic there. Don't lose yourself in trying to find the logic in something that there is no logic, because you could be stuck there for a very, very long time and feel as raw and as new as you're feeling right now. And it doesn't matter if it's 3, 5, 10, 20 years from now, because I've seen it in the clients. And what I want to really come around and discuss is really, have you decided what to let go of? Have you practiced the workbook that's been given to you? Have you put it into practice? Are you taking you serious enough to create the change that only you are capable to create? Because bottom line is, the only one that's feeling these emotions, the only one that can acknowledge what you're feeling is capable, the only one capable to validate the depth of your emotions is you, because it is your body. You are feeling it. You are in control, and only you can change that. And I know, trust me, I know personal experience, a little bit, just short to 2 years ago, I was where you are. And if I can do it, so can you. Acknowledge and honor the strength that you've had so far for all this time, whatever that time may be throughout this connection that you're carrying. Just the strength that has allowed you to be where you are today, where you're allowing yourself to care for yourself. That's what you're doing right now here as you're taking in this information, as you're absorbing what's being said from these experts, is you're allowing yourself, you're taking that small step to provide care for you for once. And I, for one, am very proud of you. And I honor you for that. Why? Because a lot of times when we're in this situation, we tend to compare ourselves to other people. And what we fail to realize, and I want to bring into your awareness here and now, is you you do yourself a disservice comparing who you are to the next person. Why? Because they're on their own path and their own journey, and in their life maybe they had a free range to really allow themselves to feel free, to grow, to develop. And in the meantime, your brain, your body was literally in survival mode. You literally were carrying this weight, this pain, this burden in silence. And it's something that no one outside of you can see, but you feel it more real than anything around you, right? And you were in survival mode. So your brain can only focus so much on that to survive. And that is okay. Acknowledge that you did your best, because that was the best that you can do. And bravo, because you're here now with us, taking in this information, taking in this insight, listening to all the amazing resources, right? Because there's no one way that's a perfect way. What's best for you, and whichever way you align, it's what's meant for you. And that's why I bring you this series, right? And as you continue on in the next couple of days, you will hear even more key method, even more insightful information that better serves you to get you where you want to go, to really start feeling in a way that you maybe never even felt before in your life, and was wondering what was wrong, right? What am I doing wrong? And what can I do different? And that's what this series is bringing to you. So I urge you to really align and connect with this, and really do the work and take action. Because if there's one thing you're doing by being here, is creating a new way of being, and to really implement it and to really own it as your own. Taking action gets you there. And know that it's a safe space. It's for you to express yourself and really acknowledge it, and it's giving you the opportunity to do it. So take it while it's there. Do it. Know that every single one, if you're here, it's for a reason. Whether one is more vocal than the other, it doesn't matter. But know that we're in this together and we're not alone, right? And we get to guide and help one another. So with that being said, I just really wanted to let you know that you are doing your best. You're absolutely amazing, and I honor you for being here. And just know, like I said, this is coming from someone that, was, in a toxic relationship. The connection starts from childhood, whether it's with a parent, authority figures, whether it's with the neighborhood, society, peers, right, at school, whether in a program, a workplace, and it continue on throughout your life with one relationship and the next relationship and the next relationship. And know that I was where you were. Shortly 2 years ago, I really started my healing journey. And you wouldn't even think about it. And at that time when I began, I didn't even know that what I felt was the biggest tower of my life hit shortly after I started the journey. And everything happens for you. And that's what I'm here to tell you, and really connect and understand that this is someone that has went through childhood abuse, childhood sexual abuse, loss of identity, PTSD from a childhood abuse, postpartum depression, anxiety, just really thought my body wasn't my own, just through it all. And even the after overweight, and after all this, some way, somehow, as I was in that survival mode, and I still continue to make a small step to push me forward. And it's not easy. I'm not saying it is, but know that you're there, you're getting there, and you're the one doing it. And I commend you for that. And then once I started, then there came, a separation of a relationship, and it was toxic in its own ways. But in that was just it for me. And thankfully I had started, and I'm here today guiding others, serving others, providing this for you. To give you a little background there, a slight background as to, I understand completely where you are and know that you are way stronger than yourself. You give yourself credit, and really take in and share, ask yourself, what have you heard that aligns with you? Ask yourself, what have you connected with? Ask yourself, what do you know to be true, and choose to change today? As you're listening to this information, these interviews, ask yourself, are you willing to continue living the way you have? Right? Are you not worthy of more? And finally, why not you? Now, with that being said, I look forward to reading the comments, and thank you so much for those that have been messaging me and contacting me. Thank you so much. And please continue. We're giving you additional experts, is giving you a daily activity that you can implement into your life that serves as that little foundations, those little bricks to your foundation, to really feeling and experiencing a life that you never have before. And it sounds so simple, but it is possible. And sometimes, as simple as it sounds, we don't give ourselves the opportunity to do it. So I really invite you, I urge you, what do you have to lose? If you're here, what do you have to lose? I just want to hear from you. I would like to hear, what are your best takeaways? What are the lessons? Share with me what you would like to hear more of. Until then, take care, guys. Bye.